Hey, it's Dr. Nancy Brandt, and I'm here to talk about some incredible business building tools. As a gold in this business, I've had lots of opportunity to talk with people, and today I want to talk about the precision model. So according to Tony Robbins, the purpose of the precision model is to add new resources and new references to a limiting perception or situation. This meta model was developed by Richard Bandler and John Grinder as a tool that can cause someone to reevaluate what is actually occurring. What do you see here? A square, right? And here? A triangle, right? How about now? What do you see? A pyramid. Much more perspective on the situation. So we want to be curious and help to find their treasure. Possible equals resourcefulness, helping people see different perspectives by going on a treasure hunt is how they arrive at their actual current meaning. So what we want to do is go on a treasure hunt and figure out how did they arrive where they are? How did they arrive at the square? How did they arrive at the triangle? Or with more perspective, how did they arrive at the pyramid? This can produce an even more empowering meaning or belief. So the first, most important question I need to ask.
Hey Mom, don't all pit bulls bite?
Is that true?
Well, from what I've seen it is.
Okay, so where have you seen that?
I've seen it on Facebook mainly and other social media outlets.
Okay, that all pit bulls bite.
Yes.
Is that true?
I believe so.
Okay, what would happen if it wasn't true?
Well, then that would mean there's some good pit bulls out there.
Okay, and can you think of a time when there was possibly good pit bulls?
Well, the many times I've been to your practices, there's been nice ones.
Excellent. So possibly all pit bulls bite is not really true.
That is correct.
Thank you. So they will either come up with their own solutions or they'll come up with their next excuse. So in simple terms, it's really just getting curious. When I use this technique, I am really truly curious as to how they came to their thinking, their meaning, or their language patterns of what they're saying. So as Cypress got scared off social media thinking all pit bulls bite, she remembered a time when that wasn't true. That negates the all statement. So again, more precision in our language will lead to better perspectives. So truth and possibility, that's what we're really looking at. That's what we're helping them dig for in the treasure that is their own mind, creating their own solutions rather than excuses. So my outcome of using the precision model is to hunt down the treasures within themselves that assist them, the prospect, the team members, or even my own children, in finding more resourceful meaning, choice, or truth. So fluffiness. What would fluffiness look like to you?
Kind of avoiding the
Yes,
situation.
avoiding the situation. Things getting in the way, maybe fluffy clouds clouding our judgment. So when language is fluffy, it can be difficult to take effective action because you have not dug deep into understanding the real issues. For instance, all essential oils are bad for cats. If we dig in with precision, we can understand where they got their fear and help them understand other possibilities. So with precision thinking, we realize that generalizing gets in the way of effective action. All pit bulls bite. All essential oils are bad. Precision improves effective collaboration. The more precision, the more alignment we have, the better our communication. Precision helps reduce ambiguity and leads to a clear picture of what that hidden treasure of what they really want or need or desire. So with Cypress, she really wants to believe hippos are excellent pets. Use precision in your own communication and use precision with others by getting curious about why and what they believe in the way that they do. You can actually help a person using the precision model get out of being trapped in pain, to hide the light and actually to find the light at the end of the tunnel. They can access rich resources within themselves they had buried away. They can help themselves acknowledge their true desires and needs and make better choices. They can find patterns of thinking that are preventing them from getting what they really desire out of life. They can access leverage for them to want to change and improve or go after what they actually say they want. And you know what? With the precision model, you make that idea for change theirs, not yours. Do we want to be a used car salesman or an empathetic friend? No one wants to be sold to. They want to feel great about their own discovery and how to help themselves and others. They want to feel empowered with perspective on the choices they choose to make or take. Precise language perspective equals clear life choices. So your left hand represents, your left hand represents left hanging, left guessing. It lacks perspectives. On your left hand, your pinky finger actually represents what we call universals. Your ring finger on your left hand means that you're doing some sort of mind reading. Your middle finger on your left hand is verbs, things that are not actionable. So how specifically would this occur? On your right hand, middle finger. How specifically? On your left hand, your pointer finger equals nouns. Vague, people, places, or things. They. And your thumb on the left is too. Too many, too expensive, too saturated, too fearful. Your right hand, on the other hand, is offering up right solutions, being resourceful. And on your right hand, your pinky will actually offer up, is it really all? Is it really ever? Is it always every? Is it ever never? On your right hand, your pointer finger, who or what specifically? And on your right hand, the solution is compared to what? So, on your left hand, your pinky finger, again, is universals. All people need oxygen. First question, is that true? Yes. So sometimes universal statements are true. All people need oxygen. And we could caveat that all living people need oxygen. But most of the time, a universal is a limited truth to a generalized truth. This article said oils harm cats. Therefore, I now believe all oils harm cats. That's our left pinky. Our left ring finger are should, shouldn't, must, or can't. These are the mind reading. Generalizations that get in the way of effective action. They can limit and they can paralyze. So Cypress was all pit bulls bite. So she might move into her ring finger and say, so I can't own a pit bull. Only a Western trained veterinarian has all the answers. This deletes all integrative veterinarians who have significantly more years and areas of study. Well, I can't do that. What would happen if you did? The left middle finger are verbs. So will we be left hanging or have a right solution? Oh, I feel very scared about pit bulls. Well, getting more information about what is at the cause of that feeling can actually shed light on the solution. Why are you scared about pit bulls? Because she just read some social media. This is where I get really curious to find out the treasure or incident that created this generalization. And then the left pointer finger has to do with nouns. Fluffy language is unspecified language like people, they, the experts, etc. Well, they never understand me. Well, who specifically? Well, the experts say. Which experts? What qualifies them as experts? And then lastly, the left thumb. Too much, too many, too expensive, etc. These are ways to delete without any evidence. Well, what is the evidence of this being too much? And compared to what? Is this too expensive? Compared to what? So our solution is by merging our left and right hand. So merging the right and left hand gives you the shovel to dig deep for the treasure of what they really mean, want, or choose to have. Clear, concise language will lead you to a clear, concise picture of the need they are really choosing to have met. And with Cypress, she really would like to own a pit bull. So she wanted to get to that solution. So, left hanging or right solution. So our right hand is our solution to our left hand. So the pinky finger on the left hand was fluffy generalizations, all, every, never. So our solution on our pinky on the right hand is all the time? Is that true? Never? Every time? Are you sure? So again, getting precise on what we need to do is key. The left hand leaves you hanging, and the right hand gives you solutions. So on our ring finger of the right hand, it will be solutions for the left hand: should, shouldn't, must, can't. So what could we ask instead? What would happen if you did do that? What prevents you from getting a pit bull? What causes you to think that all pit bulls bite? All right. So the right middle finger is for verbs. So when you really need clarity on what actions led to that end state, or what actions should be taken to lead to that end state. So if something is worded in a way that is poorly actionable, you would ask, well, then how specifically does that happen? What do you do that causes that to happen? How do you know when that will actually occur? And then our right pointer finger. Good job. This is when you are not sure who or what is actually performing that action. So on our left hanging side, it's people, places, vague things. On our right side, it's who or what specifically would be taking that action. Who does not understand you? What is the thing that is preventing you? What is the thing that is creating this belief? All experts say, or social media say, pit bulls bite. Could we find other resources for better information? And then lastly, our thumb on the right hand. Thumbs up. Good job, Eliana. Too much, too many, too expensive, too saturated. The answer, the right solution to being left hanging, the right solution is compared to what? It's too expensive compared to what? These oils are too expensive compared to what your life is worth, what your friend's life is worth, what your partner's life is worth, what my little granddaughter's life is worth. That's what we're looking at. So compared to what? So we can either be left hanging or have the right solution. Remember to make what they think is right into what else they know now is possible. Get curious with precision. Thank you for joining us tonight with Miss Eliana, my granddaughter, and Cypress, my daughter. It's been a pleasure to spend this time with you. It's such an honor to be able to educate and inspire each and every one of you. Thank you.